everyone. Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, and I'm so happy you're here today. Whether you're listening in the morning, during your lunch break, or before going to bed, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us. We know learning English can sometimes feel difficult, but don't worry, you are not alone. Every episode is a new chance to learn, practice, and become a little more confident.
That's right. And guess what? Today, we're going to have a lot of fun together. No boring grammar lessons, no complicated words, just natural English that people really use every day. Doesn't that sound great?
Absolutely. So, if you're a beginner or you're trying to sound more natural when you speak English, you're in the perfect place. Just relax, listen carefully, and if you can, say the sentences out loud with us. The more you speak, the more confident you'll become.
Exactly. Are you ready? Grab your coffee, your notebook, or simply your headphones, and let's enjoy learning English together. Wow, this is going to be a fun episode.
Let's get started. So today's topic is speak English naturally in daily life. Have you ever studied English for a long time but still felt nervous when talking to someone? Maybe you know many English words, but when it's time to speak, your mind suddenly goes blank. If that has happened to you, don't worry. It happens to many English learners around the world.
Oh, really? I think almost every learner has experienced that. Sometimes we spend hours memorizing vocabulary or grammar rules, but then someone asks, "How are you?" And we start thinking, wait, what should I say? That's completely normal.
Exactly. And here's the good news. You don't need to use difficult words or perfect grammar to sound natural. Real conversations are usually simple. Native speakers often use short, everyday sentences, ask easy questions, and respond naturally. The secret isn't using big words. It's using the right words at the right time.
That's right. Today, we're going to practice English the way people really speak in daily life. You'll hear useful expressions, friendly conversations, and simple sentences that you can start using today. So don't just listen. Imagine you're part of the conversation. Repeat after us, answer our questions, and most importantly, have fun while learning.
By the end of this episode, you'll feel more comfortable starting and continuing everyday English conversations. So, let's jump into our first real-life situation. All right, let's imagine a real-life situation together. Picture this. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. The weather is nice, the sun is shining, and you decide to visit your favorite neighborhood cafe. You open the door, walk inside, and suddenly, you see an old friend sitting by the window with a cup of coffee. Wow! You haven't seen this friend for several months.
Oh, wow. That's always exciting. At first, you might think, should I go and say hello? Then your friend looks at you, smiles, and waves. Well, now you definitely have to walk over.
Exactly. But here's the interesting part. What do you say first? Many English learners immediately start translating from their own language, and that can make speaking slow and stressful. Instead, you can use simple, natural English, the kind people really use every day.
That's right. You don't need long or difficult sentences. A friendly, "Hi, how have you been?" or "It's so nice to see you," is more than enough to start a great conversation. Then you can ask simple questions like, "How's work? What have you been doing lately?" Or, "Do you have any plans for the weekend?" See? That's how real conversations usually begin.
And that's exactly what we're going to practice next. Listen carefully to our conversation. Notice how we greet each other, ask follow-up questions, react naturally, and keep the conversation flowing. You can even imagine you're sitting at the same cafe with us. Are you ready?
Let's do it. Grab your imaginary cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's start our real-life English conversation.
Oh, Julia, is that really you? Wow, I almost didn't recognize you from the door. It's been such a long time.
Jason! What a surprise! Come here. It's so good to see you again. Please, have a seat.
Thank you. I can't believe we're meeting like this. How have you been?
I've been really good, thanks. Life has been busy, but in a good way. I've been working, spending more time with my family, and trying to learn new things. How about you?
Pretty much the same. I've been busy with work, too. But I've also been trying to enjoy life more. You know, sometimes we work so much that we forget to relax.
That's true. Last week I told myself, this weekend I'm going to rest. But somehow I ended up cleaning my whole apartment.
Haha, cleaning isn't exactly my idea of a relaxing weekend.
I know. But after cleaning everything, I felt happy. My apartment looked fresh, and I could finally enjoy a quiet evening with a cup of tea.
That actually sounds nice. So, what else have you been doing lately? Have you started any new hobbies?
Yes! I started reading English storybooks for beginners. At first, I understood only a little, but now I understand much more. I also watch short English videos every day.
That's wonderful. Reading and listening every day really help. Do you practice speaking too?
Yes, I do. Every morning I spend about 15 minutes speaking English to myself. Sometimes I describe my room, sometimes I talk about my plans for the day. It feels a little funny, but it really helps.
That's actually a great idea. Many people think they need a partner every day, but talking to yourself is excellent practice. It helps you think in English.
Exactly. And I don't worry about making mistakes anymore. If I make one, I simply correct it and continue speaking.
That's the best attitude. The goal isn't to speak perfectly. The goal is to communicate. Little by little, your confidence grows.
By the way, have you been watching any interesting movies recently?
Yes, I watched a really fun comedy last weekend. I laughed so much that my neighbors probably wondered what was happening.
Now I want to watch it too. Was it easy to understand?
Not every word, but I didn't stop the movie every minute. I just listened, enjoyed the story, and understood the main idea. That made learning feel much more natural.
That's a great tip. Sometimes learners try to understand every single word, and then they stop enjoying the conversation.
Exactly. When children learn their first language, they don't understand every word either. They listen, they guess, they repeat, and slowly, everything becomes clearer.
I like that. Learning English should feel like an adventure, not an exam.
Absolutely. So, what are your plans after this?
I'm going to visit a bookstore. I want to buy another easy English book. Then, maybe I'll meet my sister for dinner.
That sounds like a wonderful day. I think I'll go for a walk in the park. The weather is beautiful and I need some fresh air.
That's a great idea. Walking outside always helps me relax and think more clearly.
You know, I'm really glad we met today. Sometimes a simple conversation with a friend can make your whole day better.
I completely agree. And the best part is, we didn't use difficult English. We just had a natural conversation, just like people do every day.
Exactly. And that's what we want our listeners to remember. You don't need perfect English to have a meaningful conversation. Just be friendly. Ask simple questions. Listen carefully. And keep talking.
Haha! That's the secret. Simple English, a big smile, and plenty of practice. Before you know it, speaking English will start to feel natural.
Well said. And now, let's look at some of the useful words and expressions we used in our conversation. Great job, everyone! You just listened to a natural English conversation. Now, let's slow down and look at some useful words and expressions you heard. These are simple, common, and perfect for daily life.
Yes! Don't just listen to these words. Try to say them out loud with us. Ready? Let's go.
Expression number 1. How have you been? This is a friendly way to ask someone about their life when you haven't seen them for some time. Example. Hi, Emma. How have you been?
Expression number 2. It's so good to see you. We use this when we're happy to meet someone. Example. It's so good to see you again.
Word number 3. Lately. Lately means recently or in the last few days or weeks. Example. What have you been doing lately?
Word number 4. Hobby. A hobby is something you enjoy doing in your free time. Example: reading is my favorite hobby.
Expression number 5. That sounds nice. This is a very natural way to respond when someone tells you about their plans or ideas. Example: I'm going to the beach this weekend. Oh, that sounds nice.
Word number 6. Confidence. Confidence means believing in yourself and feeling comfortable when you do something. Example: practice every day and your confidence will grow.
Excellent! These are words and expressions that native speakers use all the time. Don't try to memorize hundreds of difficult words. Learn a few useful expressions. Use them in real conversations and repeat them every day.
Exactly! The more you hear these expressions, the more natural they'll become. Now, let's practice them together in a fun mini role play.
All right, everyone, it's time for a quick mini role play. This time, listen carefully and imagine you are part of the conversation. Notice how simple and natural the English is.
Ready? Let's begin.
Hi, Julia. It's so good to see you again. How have you been?
Hi, Jason. I've been really well, thank you. I've been quite busy lately, but everything is going great. How about you?
I've been good too. Work has been busy, but I finally have some free time today. It feels nice to relax.
That sounds nice. So, what are you doing this afternoon?
I'm planning to visit a bookstore and then enjoy a cup of coffee at my favorite cafe. I also want to read a new English storybook.
Wow, that sounds like a wonderful plan. I love reading too. Maybe I'll buy a new book this weekend.
That's a great idea. Reading even a few pages every day can really improve your English.
Absolutely. And remember, you don't need to understand every single word. Just enjoy the story, learn a few new expressions, and keep reading.
Exactly. Learning English should be enjoyable, not stressful.
And don't forget to smile when you speak English. A smile makes every conversation feel more natural.
Well said. Great job, everyone. If you repeated those sentences with us, you're already becoming more confident. Keep practicing a little every day, and speaking English will start to feel easier and more natural. Awesome job, everyone! Now it's time for our quick speaking challenge. Don't be shy. Listen to each question, then pause the video and answer out loud in English. Remember, don't worry about being perfect. Just speak.
That's right. I'll give you a few seconds after each question.